Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just wanted to get into a brief lesson, speaking on this act that was passed in Canada in the form of a bill, the C-367 bill, which allows these demons to, charge those that preach the word with religious hate speech, man. And this is, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's desperate attempt, to try and, stop this word from going forth, which, the famine of the word is a real thing, and this could very well bring that on, but we understand that's not going to happen until Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai ordains it, as you can read in Amos 8. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is going to, bring on that famine of the word, but you can imagine he's going to use these demons to do it. But needless to say, these devils are hurt. This word is making a major impact, on these demons, man. And they're being, it's deeper than just, a hate speech stance. It's more them being revealed. This word reveals them. You see, and they're cut in the spirit because of it. When you read Jeremiah, I believe it's the 5th chapter, it tells you that this word is likened unto fire, man. You see? And these people would. And they're being devoured by the word, man. They're being devoured. They're cut through the spirit. You see, in a wounded spirit, as it tells you in Proverbs, who can bear, man? This is dreadful to their ears, man. This is dreadful to them. And ultimately, it's also a gathering the elect of the nation of Israel. The tabernacle of David is being built up with the preaching of this word. See, so there's a lot happening with this word going on. A lot's happening. You see, the earth is being changed through the preaching of this word, man. The overtone of the earth. You see, and this upright conversation is something that these damn devils dread. Okay, as it tells you in Amos, the 5th chapter. They hated him. They hated him that, rebuketh. Matter of fact, let's get that rebuketh at the gate. Let's stop right there through the spirit. The book of Amos, and we're going to just go through the spirit. The book of Amos, chapter 5. Yeah, man, these devils are desperate, man. And this is going to trickle over here to the north, to Babylon, which is south of Canada, obviously. But the land of the north, as written in Jeremiah 16 and 20, chapter 16 and chapter 23, and various other places. This place is likened unto the north country, or the land of the north. But needless to say, this is Amos chapter 5 and verse 10, and it reads, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate." And who's rebuking in the gate? Who's in these chief places of concourse? Okay, with missile signs and the 12 tribes chart. Okay, and with pictures of these damn devils, which are coined as the wicked. Okay, which are these international banking families, the servants, the prophets, man. Who's calling out evil E on all his atrocities, man, that he's yet to have been judged for? The servants, the prophets, man. You see that? And ultimately what? We're also correcting our people in the process. and showing them the way to life, showing them the light, okay, which is this word. And Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, hates that. You see, scripture goes into a man that teaches up his son in the way of the Lord, in the way of righteousness. It grieveth the enemy, man. You see, because this man is a froward, profane monster. You see, Esau wants our people to stay in a diluted, backwards, wicked mindset, confused mindset. You see, but what the servants, the prophets, are doing through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, with the preaching of His word, going into history, okay, and marrying it all with the prophecies. Okay, this is bringing the truth to the light. You see, which is what it's also revealing evil for who he is, man. See, it's making everything make sense. See, this is why they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, man. Right? And they abhor, which means they hate, man, to despise, man. Right? And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly, man. See that? And we are of an upright conversation, man. Okay, going into this word. See? This word is pure. All right? Purified 7 times, as it tells you in Psalms 12, man. See? And evil can't stand it. He doesn't want to be called out on his offenses, man. He wants to sweep it under the rug. No, man. There's no sweeping it under the rug, man. Like it tells us in Job. Okay, we're declaring your ways to your face, man. And ultimately, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to come and repay you, okay, for what you have done. You see, so this bill, right? I'm going to show you this first. Salakia. Right here, real quick. And this is the BC 367. And this is where you can read about it in more context. Right? It's an act to amend the criminal code. Right? Promotion of hatred or anti-Semitism. And Lord willing, I'm going to leave this in the description box. Right? But what I wanted to get, bear with me. I wanted to get this piece of information I came across right here in the form of this article real quick, because it pretty much gives you the clear description of what this is going into, and it's in article form. So through the spirit, I figured it'll be more edifying. But needless to say, this is from Christian Week, right? And it's dated February 22nd, 2024. All right, and the title reads, Bill 367 calls religious speech hate speech. You see that? Check it out. Why Canadians must understand the bill and how it attacks the truth. See? Of course. This is what it is. Hey, this truth is going out on a level, in the momentum that it can't be stopped. And it's a spiritual thing. So this is something evil has no control over. He can't infiltrate it. You see, which is also driving him crazy. You see? So he's going to try to use his judicial system, right, his unrighteous decrees, just like Antiochus Epiphanes did, in efforts to persecute the church, man, and the believers of it. You see? When I say church, I'm talking about the gatherers of the believers of the Lord. Okay? The true believers, man. Okay? The Mashiachim, man. The followers of the anointed. See? As they say in the world, man, desperate times call for desperate measures, man. And this C-367 bill is an act of a desperate measure. Let's get a little bit more. Bill C-367 was introduced last fall by Balak Quebecois leader Yves Francois Blanket. And you see this insidious proposal, which claims to fight anti-Semitism. You see, it will actually strike a fatal blow against freedom of religion and freedom of expression in Canada. And again, You can imagine this is going to trickle down here to Babylon. Okay, where this word is going out at 1,000 miles per hour. See? Bill C-367 eliminates the religious exemption in Section 319 of the Criminal Code, which states, no person shall be convicted of a hate crime offense if, in good faith, the person expressed or attempted to establish by an argument an opinion on a religious subject or an opinion based on a belief in a religious text. And this was never a problem before, okay? Back when we were asleep, okay? And 501c3 tax shot of Christianity was running rampant, all right, throughout all four corners of the earth. There was no issue then. But why is it an issue now? Because since 1969, the truth has been going forth. Okay, as of 2007, via the Great Awakening, when the Spirit of the Lord moved the elder apostle Tahar, Gabar, Ariamlab, and Rakah, the beloved elder apostles, to what? Start recording on YouTube. Then what happened? What you see before you today. Okay? That was the beginning of that Great Awakening, man. You see? And now in 2024, it's a big problem. The Bible's a problem. Why? Because the truth is being told. That's why. The Holy Spirit, okay, pulled the okie doke, okay, on Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Let's continue on. By eliminating the exemption, Bill C-367 will empower police to treat religious Canadians as hate criminals if they criticize any identifiable group, going into that rebuking in the gate. Okay, rebuke goes into correction. You see? So this is what Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, doesn't want going forth. He doesn't want correction going forth, man. You see, because this man is a demon, like we tell you. Okay, from my elders and apostles, the great millstone on down, we tell you what? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, which Satan goes into adversary, which Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has displayed since his inception. Okay, since his inception, that he's adverse to righteousness, he's adverse to the Lord, he's adverse to the Lord's people. You see? And now we're in a time now where he's about to draw out the swords, man. And this is a form of him drawing out the sword. In the form of him drawing out these unrighteous decrees. As a matter of fact, let's go here. And this lesson, hey, it's not meant to be long, man. Straight to the point through the Spirit. Straight to the point through the Spirit. Hey, we there. We there. We should rejoice, like it tells us in Revelation 12. Rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, man. Hey, we know, hey, our redemption draweth nigh. There ain't nothing to be upset about or afraid. We know that through much tribulation is how we're going to enter into the kingdom. We know that. That's how this thing's going down. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, real quick. And verse 14, and it reads, the wicked, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, pursuing the Malachi 1 and 4, where he's coined as the border of wickedness, man. See, he's coined, the Lord puts a name on it. Okay, the so-called white man, woman, and child, okay, are the wicked. Our people, as you can see, they do wickedly, but the so-called white man is the wicked. Okay, he sets the standard, okay, for wickedness. Okay, and it reads, the wicked have drawn out the sword, right, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy. And hey, again, and him, hey, that C-367 is a form of him drawing out the sword, okay, and bending the bow, man. See, he's now got his crosshairs locked on those of the upright. You see? And pursuing the second Ezra 16, that insurrection against those that fear the Lord is about to take place, man. Okay, now Salakia, forgive me. Now is more important than ever. Okay, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to turn to the Lord, man. Can't stress it enough. Because this man's about to, he's about to strike. He's about to strike, man. Right? And who are they coming for? Who are they aiming at? Right? To cast down the poor and needy. And that's the Israelites. We're poor and needy, man. We have no power in our hands. No seat on the UN. We're at the bottom of the barrel in this man's society, man. We're the poor and needy, man. See? Which goes into just us having no strength in our hand. Our power comes of the Lord, though. We have divine power. And as it says in the book of Kings, there's more with us than be with them. You see? You just got to believe, man. Believe in your power. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. To cast down the poor and needy and to slay such as be of upright conversation. You see that? When you go into that word conversation, it goes into behavior. Okay? Esau, even the so-called white man, does not want us moving righteous. He wants us being wicked. See? Because that empowers him when we're in transgression against our power. That gives him the clearance to be able to put his hands on us, man. You see? But not if we're walking in obedience with our power. You see? We have a cloak of protection around us through the Spirit when we're in obedience, man. And Evil E knows that. See? And this word empowers you as an Israelite, man. Okay? And it gives you a cloak of protection. You see? And Evil E knows that. And he doesn't want that. Okay? He doesn't want that. See? Ultimately, this word is we're gonna be justified, man. As it's written, the Lord tells us what? By thy word should I be condemned, by thy word should I be justified. See? And us pushing this word is gonna not only justify us, but this is how we're gonna get the victory, man. Okay? The words of our testimony, man, as it tells us in Revelations 12, man. We're gonna get the W through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Let's close out right there. The book of Revelations, chapter 12, and let's start at verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation. We there, Akiyam and Akwaf. Salvation is right at the door. Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his Mashiach. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who's that? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Go read Psalms 50. He slandereth his own mother's son. You see? But he's going to be what? Cast down. His little season's over, man. We're coming up to the last second. Which accused them before our power day and night. Here's the point. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives until the death. You see that? So they loved not their lives until the death, man. You see? And that's the spirit that the true believers of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai coming. Okay? We don't love our lives, man. We don't fear evil E. Okay? And we're going to walk in obedience to the best of our ability. You know, in efforts to be delivered, man. There's a different spirit within those of the elect. Like it tells you when Joshua and Caleb went to go spy out the land. Okay? Back in Numbers 13, it tells you that it tells you in, I think it's Numbers 14, it tells you that there was a different spirit in Caleb, man. Okay, there's a different spirit in the elect. Lord willing, we're part of that precious number. You see, the Lord is dealing, man. We just got to stay locked in and believe. Continue to believe, man. The faith is the glue. Because the Lord's going to be dealing. It's going to get grim out here. It's going to get grim. Them boots are going to touch the ground. Them UN troops, they're going to press. And they come through with their AMRAPs and their Hummers and, you know what I mean? Tanks are going to be in your city. Drones, right? Hey, but guess what? Airbuses, they're going to be landing in the middle of the town with the Airbus. Yeah, but guess what? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to be with us, man. You got to wholeheartedly believe it. Divine intervention is going to take place in these latter days. There's going to be things that we see on this planet Earth in these latter days that we wouldn't believe it, even if it was told unto us, man, as it tells us in Habakkuk, the 1st chapter, man. Our power is real. And he's proven that he's real through these prophecies that are coming to fruition, man, that we read about. It's happening. We here. We are going home. And you heard that beep in the background? You heard that. I know you, Akiyam and Akwath, heard that beep. You see? And the horn chimed in. We there. We there, Akiyam and Akwath. Hey, Lord willing, hey, there it goes. Hey, Lord willing, you, Akiyam and Akwath, have a blessed day. Stay locked in. Keep the faith, man. Don't let this damn demon in the form of his bills and threatening words deter you or scare you, man. We got the true power on our side, man. And he's going to fight for us, man. We just got to stay in obedience to the best of our ability. And we good. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwath were edified. Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Shalom.